Howdy, my name is Lynn Thornton and I'm the primary broker here at Thornton Ranch Sales, and we're standing at the main entrance gate into the Solomon Mountain Ranch. Solomon Mountain Ranch is a beautiful hill country ranch located about 18 miles northeast of downtown Fredericksburg, or 62 miles due west of Austin, or 70 miles north of San Antonio. You see Solomon Mountain there in the background, after which this ranch is named. And after we look at a couple of wildflowers up and down this highway right away where I'm standing, we're going to go through that entrance gate right there and have a look around. As I said, I'm standing near the entrance gate on Highway 16 looking down the road toward Fredericksburg. And as I pan around here, you can see the wildflowers putting on a real show. Indian blankets, blue bonnets, yellow flowers, Mexican hats. And looking down the highway toward Llano. Okay, let's go in that gate and have a look around. Okay, we're standing along the ranch entrance road just inside the main entry gate. The show of wildflowers out here is awesome. They will knock your socks off. Okay, we're on the main ranch entrance road about a quarter mile off the highway now. I wanted to add that the internal ranch road system is first class, crushed granite gravel, all-weather year-round roads. We're on a high point, kind of overlooking the valley that goes through the middle of the ranch. Off there in the distance you see a field. Let me zoom in on it. It's about 25 or 30 acres that would be ideally suited for an orchard or a grape vineyard. You could easily expand it to 55 or 75, maybe even 100 acres of vineyard land. There's Solomon Mountain in the background. Beautiful skyline, beautiful views, and there's a typical granite outcropping of which you see many throughout this entire area. We're en route to the headquarters. Here's a nice little display of some kind of white flowers, blue bonnets, and Indian paint blankets. We're in the headquarters area now, and what you're looking at is a 9,000 square foot multiple use building. It's finished out for office space on the left side there. 2.5 bathrooms, multiple offices, big, spacious, and a kitchen. And the rest of it is for storage, or you can drive in about 4 18-wheelers if you like. I'll show you the doors on the other side in a minute. It's a very nice building. Whatever you want to use it for. Okay, here's the front view of the 9,000 square foot building and a triple car garage. Some nice live oak trees out in the front yard. Okay, this is a peek at the west side of the building. You see 4 large overhead doors there. It'll accommodate an 18-wheeler. You can park 4 of them in there if you like. There's the 3-car garage. Also in the headquarters area, we have the old original ranch house that was on this ranch. Rock construction, metal roof, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 stories. Make a nice guest house. Okay, we're now looking at the honeymoon cabin. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and an 8-person jacuzzi. It's located right on the banks of a little stream that runs down along the back. Now here's the back side of the honeymoon cabin. That porch is the location of the 8-person jacuzzi, and right down below it is this little stream that's flowing away. What a quaint setting. Okay, we're just 100 yards downstream from the honeymoon cabin, and there's a crossing here. Let's go over and check the flow of water. We're looking downstream from that little crossing. And here's the flow of the water. You can hear it gurgling out. I'd say a good, 50 to 100 gallons a minute. Okay, we've crossed the stream below the honeymoon cabin, and we're standing in a field, about 25 or 30 acres, that's presently in coastal Bermuda grass. I've taken soil samples and water samples from the wells on this property. Sent them to the Texas A&M Soil and Water Testing Laboratory, and it's ideally suited for orchards or grape vineyards. Might just have to put a little fertilizer and some lime on it, but surrounding it is about another 50 acres that you could easily put into vineyard country if that was your desire. Okay, the concrete dam has a little notch in the southwest end. Lets the spillway water water flow out. That's what you see here. This lake is fed by a seasonal creek, and during dry periods, actually it'll stop flowing around the spillway, but it still impounds a good body of water. Well, we're back up in the headquarters area now and heading toward the second lake at the bottom of Solomon Mountain. We're just going to let the camcorder do the talking here for a little while. Nice big healthy live oak trees, good internal roads. We'll keep the camera at our ready in case we see some deer or turkey. Okay, we're en route to the 4-acre lake underneath Solomon Mountain now on one of the good crushed granite rock gravel roads. What have we here? What is this? Deer crossing. Use caution. Alright, let's just let the camera on. Give you a flavor of some of the internal part of the ranch. Happy mixture of live oak, Spanish oak, very little cedar. Lots of scenic beauty. Okay, we're now looking at a 4-acre lake at the foot of Solomon Mountain, which you see there in the background. Solomon Mountain was named by an old settler by the name of Solomon. He was murdered, massacred by Indians on this very ranch, and I can show you his home site. This is a 4-acre lake that's fed by a seasonal creek. We'll slowly pan on around the right here. We're overlooking the spillway area. There's my trusty Ford Expedition that got me in here and should be able to get me back out. It's basically a 2-wheel drive ranch, although I have 4-wheel drive just in case it's needed. Let's go on up the hill and towards Solomon Mountain. Okay, we're about halfway up the side of Solomon Mountain, and 2 weeks ago this was a solid field of bluebonnets. They pretty much on the downhill part of the show and go into seed now. Next stop will be at the base of Solomon Mountain. Okay, we're standing on a plateau about 200 feet below the top of Solomon Mountain. We're not going to make it up there today. I'm running out of time. But this gives you an idea of the view and the skyline, remnants of the bluebonnets and wildflowers. One thing you'll really like about this ranch is the peace, quiet, and privacy. Even though it has small frontage on a state highway, you get off that highway back in here and you don't hear any car sounds or people or anything except the birds and the wildlife. Well, I haven't mentioned it earlier, but there are 3 good water wells on this place. The water is delicious, potable drinking water of the highest quality. The 3rd well here is equipped with a hand pump. See Solomon Mountain there in the background. But anyway, this one is equipped with a hand pump, so if you had total power failure out here and everything went to hell in a handbasket, you could retreat out to this ranch and pump your own water and put in your solar power system and live off the land. Well, this concludes our tour of the Solomon Mountain Ranch. Beautiful hideaway ranch located in Gillespie County. We're standing at the field. I can see grapes growing here or a big beautiful orchard. If you think you might have a flicker of interest in pursuing this property or getting more information, feel free to give me a call. Lynn Thornton. My phone number is area code 210-656-1955, or you can log on to my website where you can see this video and aerial shots and ground shots. My website is, of course, www.thorntonranchsales.com.